Jeg glemmer også helt at følge med.
It was the king who forced them to do all of this. Part of what the peasants grew and owned also had to be given to those in power. That was the tax they had to pay. Life was full of uncertainty for the peasants, with anger and rebellion never far away. The 14th century was a tough one. The weather was bad, it rained more than usual, and the winter seemed to go on forever. Someone has called it the start of the Little Ice Age. The bad weather meant poorer harvests, and there was little growth in the fields. There was not enough of the grain that should have ended up as porridge or bread. Sometimes the obstacles were so great that there were violent rioting. There was war between those who had power and those who didn't. And who used to be victorious? Yes, the ones who had the knights, the well-equipped soldiers, and, of course, the fortresses that come in time. Kärnan was built just as much in the Middle Ages. Christianity was a natural part of everyday life. Most things explained as being God's will, and contact with the deity went via priest and church. Here you got explanations for everything that happened, and if you obeyed accordingly, you were promised eternal life. The boundary between magic and faith was invisible. The priest could give a blessing for something to turn out as well as possible, or curse something to demonstrate what was really sinful. It was through the church and the priest that ordinary people had their contact with God. Priests, churches, monasteries, monks and nuns, bishops and popes had huge power that sometimes even kings and queens had no chance of standing up against. They couldn't risk ending up in hell, which most people believed was a very real place where you would suffer for all eternity if you had done something serious.